Hey lovelies. It's Friday, so you know it's ready for the weekly tea. This number 8. I'm sorry, y'all gonna have to deal with me broadcasting from my room because this is where all the fans are. Usually I kill the fans when I start recording, but let me tell you. Okay, my air was out. My air conditioner had went out for 3 weeks. So it was like just a muggy 70 degrees in here. Not even a chilly 70. Just muggy, okay? So they got it. They finally fixed it this week, right? And I'm all happy. I come home after my show Wednesday. And, okay, I'm all tired and stuff. I walk up in here. Man, it's back to that muggy 70 degrees. I said, y'all is playing with me. Y'all are playing with tea. Because I am, dude, do you know, first of all, let me tell y'all, if y'all didn't know, if y'all ain't figured it out, I live in Texas. I live in the Lone Star State, home of the best NFL team, the Dallas Cowboys. I don't care what y'all say about Tony Romo. But it's hot, okay? It's triple digits. It was like 101 the other day. I can't be up in here like this. So I had to move my stuff to where, like I said, all the fans are. Usually I kill the fans, but so y'all forgive me for the scenery change and everything. But it's hot. It's hot, okay? I know I'm hot, but it's not supposed to be this hot around me, you know. Okay. But let's get into this weekly tea. And I'm going to show y'all because I found this tea. Everybody kept telling me it was so good. And I'm sure I've tasted it before at parties and stuff. But I got my own. I got it from my show. I got that green peak tea. Because I ain't brewing no tea today. It's too hot. I'm hot. It's hot. In my cup. It's hot. I'm just not. I don't need nothing hot right now. Me drinking actual hot tea probably would be a bad choice right now. Let me get my cup of tea ready. Okay, let's get on into it. So, this past Sunday, the BET Awards came out. And really, I tell you, I don't like award shows because to me, it's all hoop and hype. And some of the performance, they, you know, hit and miss. They go over my head. I don't know any of these rappers because they all sound the same. So, I don't be really caring. Giving me life. But the reason why I cared about this one is because the Prince tribute. And I was like, Deborah Lee, girl, if you get this wrong, it's gonna be a bunch of people outside the BET headquarters ready to fight you. But I have to admit, it was, for it to be almost 4 hours long, it really was, it was a good tribute. They had the different artists at different times, so it was like he was honored throughout. Which, oh my goodness, Jennifer Hudson, she did Purple Rain with the Prince, you know, white ensemble on, and it was good. And I was like, dang, but I still wish Fantasia would have did it because Fantasia killed it. But I understand you want to switch it up, so I got it. Blau, he did The Beautiful Ones, and he was acting like he was he acted like he was redoing that scene from Purple Rain. He was all on the floor and everything, like, all right, okay, all right. And what else got me? I mean, look, okay, I know Beyonce came out first, whatever. I'm not that big of a Beyonce fan, okay? All right, Beehive, you want to come get me? I got some raid for you, okay? I'm just not a big Beyonce fan. I like Beyonce, but I'm not just like a huge fan. So I missed her coming out with Kendrick Lamar. I am a Kendrick Lamar fan. But what got me was Sheila E. Sheila E. Boom! I love me some Sheila E. Because my favorite song is Glamorous Life. And let me tell you why. Because, yes, of course, growing up, I heard it and I was like, this is a catchy song. But when I was growing up, I remember hearing it and I was like, I like this song. But I didn't hear it for like so many years. And then I was reading a book by Omar Tariq, a do-right man. And they were talking about the Sheila E. song, the Glamorous Life song. And I became fascinated again with it. And then I finally heard it, like they were doing a top 100 greatest of all times, and she was on there. And I had a VHS, yes, and I still got a VHS, and I was recording it, and I was like, the video, and I was like, wow, I love it. But I love it because when I think of the glamorous life, and I be telling people, I'm like, I'm going to be living that glamorous life. Everything is the way you want it. Everything is just simple. You don't have to me, the glamorous life, you don't have to worry about money. You don't have to worry about one day if you're going to come home and your light's going to be out. You have a wonderful home. You have a nice car. You have everything. You're doing your independent thing. You have money. I mean, you don't have to worry. And you're doing something you love. So that's how I always looked at the glamorous life. And then, like I was talking about it earlier this week to Sonia, who runs Intimate Conversations Book Club. And also my friend, I was talking to my homegirl afterwards, and she was like, girl, you do live a glamorous life. She's like, girl, it may not seem like it to you now, but you do live a good life. You got your own apartment, you got your own car. She's like, you do what you love to do. You get on the radio, you get on these blogs, and you be going. And I was like, I do. But anyway, so that's a whole side note conversation. But anyway, Sheila E. got on there. She got on them drums. She got on that mic. She rocked it. So, salute to you, BET. You did good. You did good. The highlight, really, and then another highlight was Jesse Williams. And he's an actor. He's on Grey's Anatomy. I remember him as, like, the hottie in The Cabin in the Woods, the horror movie, because he was like the brainy guy, and I was like, he's kind of hot. He's a hottie, and he got some really cute eyes. He gave his speech, and it was breathtaking. It was because he won the humanitarian award, and he got up there and he was like, he said so much in that speech that, oh my goodness, it was like, yes, dude, yes. He went there, and I was taken by it, and I was like, yes, it's time for somebody to stand up and speak. And everybody was loving it, and oh my goodness, then I went to Twitter, and Gary Owens, the comedian, you know, he's married to a black woman. He like, my wife been mad ever since Jesse Williams got on there and said that speech, looking at me funny, talking about, I ain't them white people he talking about. I'm like, that's crazy. And I'm like, we know you not, because we the black race had a meeting a long time ago, and we inducted you in, and who we did throw out was that dang Stacy Dash. This wench again. I'm like, did they pay her just to be stupid or what? I'm going to pull it up because I want to read exact word for word what she had to say about the speech, because it pissed me off, y'all. It pissed me off. Here she come out a few days later talking about, I said it before and I'll say it again. BET is keeping racism and segregation alive, and this past Saturday award show proves it. Particularly the speech given by Grey's Anatomy star Jesse Williams, who's tired after receiving the 2016 BET Humanitarian Award for his black activism, was nothing short of an attack on white people. You have just seen a perfect example of a Hollywood plantation slave. Sorry, Mr. Williams, but the fact that you were standing on that stage at those awards telling people really don't know what you're talking about, just spewing hate and anger. I don't even want to read no more. I just can't stand that half one. And I'm like, why do you even have to come out and say anything? You always saying something. We don't give a good lovely about your opinion. Because didn't you come out on the BET, if I'm not mistaken, and y'all correct me if I'm wrong, did she not come out on the BET Awards like last year talking about, yes, and I want to be the spokesperson for black people? And everybody in the audience was like, Is this Wayne still up there? Somebody get off that stage. Nobody was feeling her. And I understand, because every time something happens, it could be something positive with us talking about coming together as African Americans, as black people. Here she come with this stupid stuff. And I'm like, do you just want 15? Baby, do you just need some attention? Somebody find that, have a man. Go on Hollywood Stars or something. Find her a date. Find her something. Or just muzzle her for, because I'm sick of her talking. Because she always talking, and it's just ignorant. And she pisses me off. And I hope she did block me from Twitter, because I said, you was about a dumb cow. But anyway, that's just my feelings. Okay? Oh, calm it down, T. Calm it down. People like that really irritate me, because I cannot take somebody tearing another person down, especially if they're saying something positive. He was not saying anything that I felt was hatred. He was telling the truth. He was telling the truth. It's time out for all that. It's time out for racism. It's time out for people treating. It's time for us as black people to come together. It's time for us to stop being treated poorly. And I'm not saying all white people are, I'm not saying white people are bad, because I have friends who are white, everything. But there are prejudiced people of every race. And it's just time for the prejudiceness and that hatred to stop. He wasn't spewing anything on hatred. He was saying we need to come together. We need to rise up. Boo. Girl, go fall in a ditch. Anyway, let me get off her before I run my blood pressure up. And at the awards, Toni Braxton was there with Birdman, and she taking a picture with him. And okay, I might be wrong, but I was looking, I'm like, what's wrong with her hair? It looked like she put some of that Isoplus, that 99-cent gel on the side of her hair, because it just kind of looked a little kicked down. And I love Toni Braxton. I love the outfit, because she can work her outfit. But it just, the picture of her hair when they were standing side by side, it just looked funny to me. And it looked like she was trying to look a little hood, like, and I'm like, Toni, that ain't your lane. Love you, dear, not your lane. But then every picture she took that night, like, they took a picture sitting in the chair side by side, and she was just like, and it tripped me out, because somebody on social media put, talking about, Toni, blink twice if you need help. It just looks awkward. I totally think it's a publicity stunt to kind of, I don't know, make Birdman kind of look good or something, or I don't know. I think it's a publicity stunt. I really don't think it's for real. But Toni just looked so uncomfortable, and I was like, but that tripped me out. Somebody was like, Toni, blink twice if you need help. Because she was sitting there like, okay, I'm going to get off that. Jill Scott got married, and I saw her pictures. It was gorgeous. It was beautiful. It looked like a really, really nice, sweet, intimate engagement. I mean, event. Her dress was beautiful. I thought I was a big girl. Jill Scott, I ain't got nothing on Jill Scott. Jill Scott got the girls sitting up. And I was looking, I'm like, Jill Scott is a beautiful person to me. She is so gorgeous, and her face is always just got this glow to it that's just breathtaking beautiful, okay? She is just gorgeous, and I was like, girl, you going to live your life like it's golden, okay? Now, she married a man named Mike Dubson, and I think it was like 2 days after they announced she's married, his ex or something came out talking about it's not going to work because he's gay. I'm like, always got to be a hater. Always got to be a hater. Somebody always got to hate. Hate. I'm like, okay, just, like, girl, stop. You trying to get a check from somewhere, go somewhere. Lastly, what happened this week, Brittany Garner, the female basketball player, her divorce has been finalized. This is some straight waka flocka mess. How? Okay. She divorced. She separated from her wife when she found out her wife was pregnant. Now, we know Brittany could not get her wife pregnant, so her wife got pregnant some other way. In the divorce, they're making Brittany pay child support, so she gonna be paying like, I want to say it's at $8,000 a month. Hold up, I got it up. She must pay $5,000 a month in child support. And then on Twitter on Father's Day, somebody had hit her with something. I guess they were telling her Happy Father's Day. She said, "Everyone, please chill with the Happy Father's Day. Tell your own dads, because I'm not one." And somebody said, "Well, maybe Happy Mother's Day. Is that better?" And she replied, "Talking about, I'm not that either," with them middle fingers. But she gotta pay. I just think that's crazy, and I don't think that's right. I don't think that's right. I don't think she should have to pay the child support. And, hopefully, man, her name probably ain't even on the birth certificate. If we just, what, yeah, I feel like she got hoodwinked by her wife. Her wife hoodwinked her for some money. And it's not right. I don't believe she should pay that child support. That's not fair. Whoever the girl made the decision to get pregnant on her own or whatever. I don't really know too much about the story. I can't remember. I remember when it first broke. But I just hope they do something about, the divorce. Of course, the divorce requirements are going to be a little different for same-sex marriages. I hope they get that together, because I can't see somebody like it would just confuse me. And like I said, I have nothing against gay people. I have gay friends. I have friends that are lesbians. I have got friends that are bisexual. I have friends that are trans. No, they're not transgender. They like to dress in drag and everything. I love people for who they are. I do not judge, because if I was to judge or cast judgment on someone, I can state my opinion about somebody. Like I stated my opinion about how I just really don't like Stacy Dash right now. I can do that, but I'm not going to try to ever condemn or pass judgment on somebody, because, and I've said this so many times before, because I just sin in a different way. Because Tara LaShawn is not 100% perfect. Baby, believe me, I be calling on God a lot to help me through some stuff. So I'm not finna judge nobody, and I'm not finna treat anybody any different because of what they choose, their lifestyle, or whatever. No. If I vibe with a person and we're cool, we can sit and have a decent conversation, then hey, I'm all good with you. We cool. Let's sit up and talk. I don't care. I ask a drag queen in a minute. Come here. Where you get that wig from? It's okay. Just whisper where'd you get that wig, because it's flawless. I like it. I want my hair like that. I can't get my hair like that because, man, I don't care. But I do think they need to adjust things, because I can't see a person like you're in a lesbian relationship and she go sleep with a dude and get pregnant by a dude. And I've actually seen this on this show. My homegirl got me hooked on watching it, called Between Women. You go get pregnant by a dude, but you want to be with your partner, and she like, So if you in a marriage and she go get pregnant by another dude, that's that dude that needs to be taking care of that. That's all I'm saying. Because I just don't think it's right she has to pay that. But anyway, that's it for me. That's my tea. Y'all give me y'all spill on it. I mean, excuse my rants. It's hot. I'm finna get out of here because, babe, I'm like chocolate. I'll melt. And I ain't trying to melt in this apartment. And they better fix it today or else. you're going to see the other reason why they call me Terror. Alright, so y'all stay easy, and you know, give me a spill on it, and I'll see you guys later.